Afternoon. Welcome to our home buyer seminar. I'm Bill Gross at Bill Gross Probate and social media, and along with our good friend,
Gustavo Segura, hello. How you guys doing?
really our second good friend, our real main good friend, unfortunately, Patricia Castillo has a little family emergency, so we're going to go ahead without her today and launch this. But Gustavo, if you follow this at all, you know that we've been hard at work pushing Gustavo to lower interest rates. And a
That's
few
right.
months ago, he got a little lazy and he was having problems. They let the rates go up, and we got on him over that. And the last month or so, he's really got to work. And today had another nice decrease in interest rates. So, Gustavo, good job on the rates.
Yeah, no, exactly. I take it seriously. So today was another great day, like you said.
How about that drop today? So, where are we? I'm showing the Freddie Mac rate now is
Below 7.
6.82, down below 7 again.
Yeah, no, and that totally makes sense, and it's on par with what I've been seeing on the wholesale side. I'm getting loans in around 6% for FHA, 6.6, 6.7 for conventional. So definitely within the norm that you're seeing right there. So
All year long, we were 6.5 or so to 7. In July, we bumped up across it. For the last 6 months, it's been above it. And boom, right before Christmas time, when everybody's getting ready to shop and stop looking for houses, rates come down. And so, what's the moral of the story? If you're out buying houses today, what does this mean to you?
Yeah, it means that you could have gotten, from those 8%, 7.5. We're looking at a couple $100 easily, three to four, $500, depending on your purchase price, as far as being able to get a reduction or improving your purchasing power. So definitely conversations that need to be had. I've been talking to people, going over their pre-approval again, taking a look at either how much the rate has come down for them,
Mhm.
or seeing if we need to go up a little bit in purchase price in order to get them that perfect location that they're looking for, that extra bedroom that at first they were sacrificing because of the market,
Mhm.
but now maybe it became a little bit more affordable. Like I said, if your rates dropping 0.5% to 3/4, you're definitely anywhere from two, four, $500, depending on your purchase loan.
Sure. So, um, the drop in rates is about 0.5% in the last couple weeks,
Yeah,
which if you're borrowing money, if you're borrowing $500,000, that is 1% would be 5,000. Half of that would be $2,500 cash in your pocket, or $200 a month.
yeah,
That's real
yeah.
savings.
Yeah, it is. It really is. And I've been looking at some of these, like I said, I've been going back and repricing. I got somebody that is from, a 550, 560. They're getting closer to a $600,000 purchasing power, right? That
Mhm.
just opened up a lot more properties. Or we can take the lower rate and still keep them in that 550 range and get them a better payment. So there's options now, as the rate starts to come down, right? Home buyers can now start looking at either they have to go up in the purchase price, or maybe they feel comfortable and they have enough homes available at their price range that they can just take the lower payment.
Well, and I think this change in the market hasn't really fully been reflected. So there's houses in the market that haven't seen the increased attention of buyers with these
Mm,
lower rates yet. So this would be a good weekend to get out and look and
right.
see what's available, right?
Yeah, exactly. So week over week, there's an increase in mortgage applications on the purchase side. And we're seeing that it was 25, 30% more week over week. And I would expect that this weekend, even though it's much, people are going to prefer to go out to the mall and look for that, why don't they go out and look for that home that they can put, under that tree for this Christmas? Because it could be a really good weekend to go shop around. Maybe there's less competition out there. You can make a quick offer and steal one be here before the end of the year.
That's what we want to do. And I think that's the key. But the other part is you got to be prepared. Just because you find the
Hmm.
house you like doesn't mean you can qualify. Even if you could qualify for it, you have to have your paperwork lined up ahead of time. Good reason to call your lender. Do
Yeah.
you have any good lenders that are still working this time of year, Gustavo, that a buyer could contact?
Yeah. I may know one very close to me.
Very close.
Very close to me, very close to my heart.
Looks like you.
um, yes. Definitely reach out. Being a wholesale broker, I got flexible hours. I connect with people after hours because I know it's something that during the borrower's working hours, they don't feel comfortable talking in the office and all that. So a lot of
Right.
times they call me at 7, 8 o'clock at night. That's when we sit down, we go through their numbers, they give me all their information. So part of this is being able to have that flexibility, right? To help buyers and being able to get them prepared, like you said, and ready so that they can go shopping on Saturdays or even on a Friday. They see the home and they can make a quick offer. So definitely something you want to be ready for.
So, good time of the year to, if you're looking for property, if you're looking all year long, the sellers won't change the price today based on what happened in the mortgage. If they see a surge of offers, they might. So you want to be first in line and take advantage of this opportunity. And one way to do that
Yeah.
is get with your lender, get pre-approved, get your documentation in, and get it done as quickly as possible.
Yeah, and there's programs out there that I want to share. There's one program that came out. It's a Fannie Mae program. It's a home ready. I mentioned it last week a little bit. I got the first loan in here for me about 2 weeks in at the beginning of December when the new guideline came out for this program where they were going to give $6,000 grant. So it's money you don't have to pay back. I quickly got a borrower into that program. I got the clear to close just this morning, so very fast closing. It's only the 13th here if you don't count the weekends. And this person is going to get $6,000 towards their closing costs. So there's programs out here that we need to take a look at, see if you qualify. For this one, it was very specific to be in the San Bernardino, Riverside, Ontario area. But as these programs get some success, they may expand it and they may go outside those areas in California.
So again, there's different programs you can get, but again, those programs probably still require you to turn in the same paperwork, right?
Yes, the same paperwork. We got to look at your income. We got to take a look at your credit. We got to be able to document that 2-year work history. And there's many ways of doing that. So definitely reach out. Let's have that conversation. And then on my side, I go to work on finding out these kinds of programs. It could be a grant like this program. It could be a down payment assistance program. Or maybe it's just getting a great low rate for you. So there's definitely a lot of options that I work on with every single buyer.
I was looking at numbers on a $500,000 mortgage on October 23rd. So what was that, a month, 50 days ago? 8.03%. Payment was $3,679. Today it's $3,266 if you got 6.82%. So today, from
400.
just in the last 50 days, you're saving, $413.
Yeah. See,
Monthly for the life
Yeah.
of that loan. That could be 30 years. It could be 5 years if you refinance it.
Yeah, there's definitely, like I said, there's money that you can save immediately, and like I mentioned, anywhere from $200 to $500 is what I'm seeing, and the savings that they could get by just the drop that we've had so far. And we got news as well that the Fed they didn't raise it, today. They're not going to raise it, so I think it's good news for the market. I think there's a pause here. We're going to see what happens next year. If we continue in this, no increases, pause, maybe we get eventually into a reduction, then we're really going to start to see rates to start moving down. And I know a lot of you guys that are listening to us, if you hear, well, the rates are going to be moving down, let me just wait 6 months, 9 months, but like we've mentioned, that means more people are going to come into the market as well. So you won't have an issue of the rate and the payment. You'll have an issue like we had of COVID, where the properties were just skyrocketing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what happens. And people have been cheering for rates to come down, cheering for rates to come down. The problem is rates go down, prices go up fast as rates go down. And either way, you got to be competitive. You got to get your paperwork done. And if you buy now and rates go down further, you can always refinance at a lower rate, take advantage of it. So
exactly,
definitely that's what we're urging people. If you can afford it now, if you want to buy a house now, there's no reason to wait for rates to come down. You might as well benefit from it if you can get it now at the lower prices.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, good. Anything else we should finish up with before we wrap up? We miss Patricia. We hope that prayers in our hearts for her daughter's full recovery. Without getting into those details, so we miss her, and hope all works out for her. Anything else we should wrap up with?
I always stress to home buyers that I'm here to work for them. A lot of times they forget to give me all the details, right?
Mhm.
They're like, "Oh, that's right. Well, I did get laid off at that time, or I did get unemployment, or I did this happen. This situation happened." It's always best to make sure that you give all that information up front. It's always the best so that I can go ahead and structure your loan application the best way, because you may think it's a bad situation, but maybe we don't need it, or maybe it's not as bad as you think, right? So a lot of times they withhold information because they think that if they tell me, I'm not going to give them a loan. And it's the opposite. I'm working for you, so you tell me. Now I may need to go to a different set of lenders to be able to get you your loan. So it's very easy if you have a W-2, if you got your check and everything. But if you've got other means, definitely give me the full story, and it always helps out. So we're always here to help out.
Okay. So we normally when Patricia's here, we don't tell Gustavo all the good stuff, but you should tell Gustavo all the good stuff. That's the moral of the story today, because he's trying to get you the best deal. And what you don't want to do is discover it while you're ready to close the escrow. That's the night where you spend all the money on inspections and appraisals. You really want to get underwritten up front as quick as you can, and also be as complete as you can, so we can make the strongest offer we can to get you into escrow and get you closed. So that's our advice today. We're watching happen right in front of us. We've been saying all along, rates may come down. You want to take advantage of that, then jump in early and get prepared. Today's the day the rates came down quite a bit. Love to help you take advantage of it. Gustavo's a lender. His phone number is 714-334-4563. I'm Bill Gross, at Bill Gross Probate on social media. If we can help you, we're here for you. Patricia, we miss you. Have a great week. How's it sound, Gustavo?
Thank you. Yeah, likewise. Thank you. And is this our last one for the year?
I'm traveling next week, so if you and Patricia doing it by yourselves, then that's it. Okay. Otherwise, I think it's the last one for the year. So,
all right. Well, good. It's been a good year, Bill, and safe travels next week. Enjoy, and that means that I'll probably see you next year. Then
I'll look forward to it. Thanks so much.
Yeah. Have a good one. Bye bye.
Bye.